This conference will now be recorded.
Oh, HCL Tech, Tata Steel. Let's get the prices for Tata Steel. It's buy 284. Sorry, 584. UPL is a buy. Let's check what's happening in Reliance. Okay, Reliance. M&M, when it was sort of playing for 3 or 4 days. I mean, there was no clear trend on that particular script. Now today we have an buy call, which is up by five rupees. So that's a good trade for M&M. So there's nothing much happening in the market. I mean, you can just see that here, except for a few scripts, none of the other scripts are actually moving. Hello. In Petro, I think we should be getting a buy. In Petro, we should be getting a buy. IOC, we should be getting a buy. Infratel is already a buy. BPCL, we should be getting a buy. So there are some few calls that are expected. So you have just heard the calls that I've got generated. Now, Yes Bank, I have a buy call. I'll take one by one. I have an buy call in Yes Bank. I'll buy it at 219, 219.10. So that's already there. And I have Ultratech buy that's currently running, but I'll change the price 2791, sorry, 3791. So the earlier price was an tentative price. Now I'm getting the real rates for that. But for other calls like Dr. Reddy and M&M, you can see they have started off in the right place. I have Vedanta a buy call. So Vedanta, I'll buy above 31410. So I'll type it here. Sorry, 21410. I'll remove that. And I have an ICICI buy. So I'll buy above 358.30. And I have an buy in Nifty. So I'll buy above 10661. I have an buy in ITC. I'll buy about 281. I have an Hind Petro buy, HDFC buy. Hind Petro, I'll buy above 232. I have an buy in HDFC. I'll buy above 1823. And I have an buy in TCS and Infi. 1951, I'll buy TCS. So 1942, it's already triggered. Uh, Infi, I have a buy. So let me change that price. Infi, I can buy above 676.30. And I have an Grasim buy, Asian Paint buy. 1254, I'll buy Asian Paint. Grasim, I'll buy at 864. That's been very tough trade for Grasim from past 3 or 4 days. Hero Moto, I have a buy. BPCL, I have a buy. BPCL, I'll buy at 291. Hero Moto is another one script which is really struggling. 2907. Two nine 11, I'll buy it at that price. HUL, I have a buy. Tata Steel, I have a buy. Tata Steel, it's already there. Maybe I'll have to change the price. 584, 585, I'll buy Tata Steel. I have HUL buy 1646. And I have IOC buy usually don't trade on IOC, NTPC, and all these scripts which are there on the right side of the Excel file. And that's because they're usually low in volumes and highly volatile. We'll buy above 140, 110. So these are some of the calls that we currently have. I'll just switch on and switch off the auto refresh on and off. So you can just see that Infi is already in profits. That's a new trade, what we had put. Hindalco, I think we'll have to change the price. Hindalco will buy above 245. See, the earlier price was the tentative price. Now we are changing the price because there was an nearly 0.8% gap up open. So usually you won't get this prices as soon as. Asian Paint, you can see it's in profit. Titan is one thing I think we'll have to relook at Titan. So Titan, we can short it below 843. Reliance is one thing which we'll have to check in. So Reliance will not do anything on Reliance. So we'll ignore Reliance for time being, and Gale is one thing which we'll have to check. Gale, I think we'll ignore Gale once we have a clear trend because it's a huge candle in the open. So this is how you trade. When you are not sure, you just remove them. Same thing with Reliance, but you'll have to keep track on of Reliance and Gale, so that we might not miss the chances there. But otherwise, you can see almost all the scripts are in profits except HCL Tech. And HCL Tech 1034 was a profit at what we had booked earlier. Now we'll wait on HCL Tech. We'll see what's going to happen. It can have a stop loss of 1024, a target of 1040. Okay, UPL 728 was a buy. That is a price at which it closed. So I'll just remove. There's no point in having two buy calls here. 728, 10 was our entry. Now it is at 730. NTPC is in profit. Infratel is in profit. Asian Paint is in profit. HCL Tech will wait on that. Uh, so one thing what we'll have to look at is Reliance and Gale. Gale, I'll just make a note. There's no trend in Gale because same thing with Reliance. So IndusInd, we have an buy call. Let's check the price. I'll take a risk at 1491. The private banks are in red. PSU banks are 2% down. The other thing, media and IT are in green. Media is 1% up. IT is 0.7% up. Reality is 0.4% up. Let's check on Z. Z, I think we should have a proper price for Z. Okay. That's the right price. Otherwise, we'll get a sell call in Z. So, Dr. Reddy, we can have a target of 2485. That's 20 points from its entry. 2465 is entry. You'll have to keep trailing your stop loss in case if you're really trading. I am not trading. Natural gas is a sell. Gold is a sell. Silver is a gap up open. Copper is flat. Nickel is gap down open. Aluminium is flat. Lead is flat. And zinc is gap down. I think we won't be having any triggers on Nifty and Bank Nifty. I doubt if we'll get any further calls. TCS, I'll give you an. I mean, there's no point in giving a target now. So this is very simple. If your script is a buy call, the cell in that script will be in green, and if it is buy, it will be in green, and if it is loss, it will be in red. That is, your LTP will be in red. If it is in green, then it is profit. No, I don't have an sell call here. No sell calls have triggered. So we'll wait for another 6 minutes. It's 5:54. Another 6 minutes, we should be getting generating some sell calls. So there goes Dr. Reddy is done. So that's the reason why you're seeing it is in red. So Nifty 50 futures is almost half of what it was. 113 points was what we are seeing at 5:30. Now it is almost 58 points. Half a percent down on Nifty 50 futures, trading in other exchange. But the top gainers is in Petro, 1.6%, M&M, BPCL, Ultratech, IOC, oil marketing companies. That's because Brent went nearly $71.4 today. So Tata Steel is a buy. Sorry, TCS is a buy 1942. So that is also coming down now. Interestingly, Manappuram finance is around 4.5% up. Jet Airways is 2% up. UPL has made its target 731.50. The next target for UPL is 742. So we have a buy in NTPC. That's a confirmation. Hiromoto, we have a buy. That's again a confirmation of we have already placed the price at 2911. Now we are just seeing all the sectors are in green. Autos are up by 1%. So Tata Motors, let's just check in case if there is any possibility of a buy call. I don't think so. Maruti, no. I have an short-term and long-term sell in Maruti. Bajaj Auto, I will buy above 2703 or let's say 2706. I'll change this to 2706. Infi is in green now. Same thing with HCL Tech. IT Path is up by 0.6%. So Coal India, we have a buy which has triggered. HCL Tech, I told you we can look forward for a target of 1040. So there's nothing great. I mean, almost all the market is totally flat, and there aren't many calls also, except for M&M and UPL. There is nothing happening. Z, we might get a sell call. M&M, the target, it has done its first target, that is 792.60. So the next target is 796, and after that 805. I don't I don't know if it will reach there because we have just another 20 minutes of trading. So that's on confirmation for Bajaj Auto buy call. So you can just see Dr. Reddy is trying to break its resistance, and it's going up now. 2465 is the entry, and then it fell down by 10 points. Now it's again back. HUL buy call might trigger. It's 1646. The current price is 1643. Nifty you can buy above 10,631. Let me just change that. So earlier price what I had was on tentative one. Now since we already have the prices, I mean the market running, the prices will change. Sometimes, not all the times. Like what you have checked in UPL, Coal India, Dr. Reddy, HCL Tech, M&M, all these prices were earlier existing prices. So there's some few scripts which have been troubling. One is Bajaj Auto, that's from the last week. So I'll just give you an idea of that. Bajaj Auto is one, Grasim is one, and we had M&M. The ICICI Bank was also very flat for 3 days, but yesterday it gave very good returns. ICICI Bank and even same with Bharti Airtel. So there it goes. I mean, almost all are in profit except ITC, 40 paise. I mean, that's also going to turn into green, I guess. So M&M has given 10 rupees. And UPL gave 3 rupees. So Coal India, I mean, there's not much of loss except this ITC, which is a very marginal, minor loss. So this is how it has ended. So we'll see you again on Friday. So I'll just post this video when there's not much of trading, as you know, it will be. So happy Diwali.